Hello and welcome to Punchers TV. Here we have Dwight Thornhill, better known as Munchie. Congratulations is in order, Munchies, for winning the C-Class Wayne Headley Sonic Classic. It was a journey, a long journey. Tell us about this journey, Mr. Thornhill.
Yeah, as I said, I have promised the proprietor of this facility, Anthony Baku Simmons, that I will be promoted and I will make sure he's demoted. And so said, so done. Right?
Yeah,
Not only have I won a tournament in his facility, he can no longer tell me. I mean, we have won other tournaments before, back tournaments, but this is the two tournament that I've won. And now when he sees me, he has to give me that respect that is due. You know, I told him I'm going to take down all the guys in the hall, and now I'm going to the B class.
And you can right back down.
No, coming for photographers like Dottin, and all those other guys, Fernando in the B class, Bess, and all those guys, good.
Right back down.
No.
you draw. Well, you came up against Philip Prof Ganner in the finals. The first game, you gave him a little tickle, but the second game, it was a little more challenging.
Yeah, I wanted to give him another tickle at 17-8. However, sometimes you go to sleep in a game. When you look around in 17-15, and suddenly you have a game again. So I had to step away from the court, settle my head a bit, and just change the line of attack. You know, and then from there, kind of settle down, got a 3-4 point lead, and then said, okay, just push through to the end.
So, what are your future plans where road tennis is concerned in the sauna? Do you think that your game is good enough that you can challenge some of these big class players?
Sure. For sure. I don't give up on anything. I have steely determination, and I believe in myself to the end.
I think one of the traits about you, Mr. Thornhill, is you're confident. You're a very confident person. Where that confident comes from?
In life, no one believes in people. You have to believe in yourself. You can't depend on people to believe in you. You have to try to find that. It's not so easy in life, because as kids growing up, we go through a lot of different challenges. But you have to look yourself in the mirror and have a clear conscience of the person that you see reflecting at you and the decisions that you make in life. So that confidence comes from, as I said, believing in yourself to the end, because you have to believe in yourself for others then to believe in you.
Very interesting point. So those traits, you think those traits will work well in your sport and your leisure activities as well?
Yeah, but talent is something. Talent, and you can believe in yourself all to the end, but if you don't have talent, you know, but you have to have realistic confidence. You can go up against players that are better than you, more talented than you, but if you have steely resolve, you can beat them. You may not beat them all the time, but you know, and as I said, we all given different talents in life. You know, but this is really, as I said, for me, tennis is a health and wellness. Just to stay fit, keep moving. Look at Frock, look at Baku, look at all the guys. Look at all your guys that are still keeping fit and moving and staving off stuff like NCDs, clinical diseases like hypertension, diabetes, you know, staying fit. Very important for health. And tennis is a very economical and fun game, and it builds a lot of camaraderie amongst men, women, and children.
So, in terms of the future for you, what are your plans going forward?
I'm going to win the B class tournament.
So in terms of winning a B class, what plans will you put in place? Because you have to step up your game. You're going to be coming against better players. Like Lloyd Dean. You know Lloyd Dean, he was down one game, and Lloyd Dean was able to use his girl and his experience against a younger man to rise to the top. It's not going to be easy in the B class.
No. You got to go and sass up other players, do a reconnaissance, check out the games, and use your strengths against their weaknesses. Keep pushing.
You play other sports like maybe like tennis, cricket.
I play hardcore tennis, cricket, basketball. I mean, all those sports that require hand-eye coordination and stuff like that. Yeah, very much so, and it helps as well with your movement. And just I'm a runner as well too. I do marathon running and stuff like that.
Right, okay. So you into the gym, and that's all into nutrition and that sort of stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah. You think that the way you see road tennis now, road tennis cannot be just taken as a pastime. It has to be taken as a professional sport.
Yeah, very much so.
And being a professional sport,
the younger generation and the kids to build it from there and build the competitiveness, the rivalry, and the sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is very important. You know, sometimes you get a bad call. And you can't let those things break you down mentally. You gotta stay strong mentally, you know. And sometimes things go against you, but you gotta rise above that. That's life. Sports is a microcosm of life. Things don't always go your way, but you gotta be able to fight and scrap to get to the point you want to get to. You know? So.
Yes, you said that Philip Froth Ghana give you a little challenge. You saw in the second game that he started to go. You were stuck in a rock.
Yeah.
He was getting a lot of points.
He won 8 straight points. 8 or 9 straight points on me. You know, so I had to really buckle down. I just say change the game. As I said, it's never over till 21. So it's never over until the fat lady sings. And she didn't start singing yet. Huh?
Yeah.
So I had to buckle down and really push it. I didn't want to go to a third game there at all.
In terms of any youngster who interested in playing road tennis, what advice will you give them to get involved in the sport?
Just take up a racket and start playing. You never know what you can take. Look at Venom, look at Shelby, look at Shaki, you know? And the sport, look at players like Antonio Mandani, all those guys that come back into tennis. Look at Force Right, you know? Players coming through, Imar Edwards, all these guys are very top class tennis players. Aaron Barker, you know, Curtis, Jackson, can't forget Jackson, you know? And tennis is for everybody, you know?
What can we do to improve like the coaching? Because coaching is very critical for the development of any sport.
Accreditation. The coaches need to be, the sports council. Let's do it on a national level. Have a standard and accredit these coaches. Coaching, very important. I think Jackson is a coach. I think Burkett is a coach. You know? So
Peter Moore as well.
Yeah, can't forget Peter Moore. And we have some clinics up there to get some other guys interested. Because you need coaching, you also need referees, and you need the players. Everybody needs to come together. Start a Bar Tennis Association, and you need the administration and corporate regulators as well as the government to push the sport to where it really needs to go.
Yeah, so you need at least 3 or 4 arms to really get the tennis going. You need the players, you need the coaches, you need all the stakeholders, the officials, the sponsors on board, the National Sports Council to build the sport.
You also need other little, not apart from the Bars Tennis Open, you need other little tournaments throughout the year to keep the interest, you don't need too many tournaments, but you need tournaments to keep guys sharp and active, you know? At least take it to at least a semi-professional league, even if you can't get fully professional, at least semi-professional to a point so guys are still very in tune and active in the sport.
What do you think that the guys in road tennis can do to get sponsors or maybe investors to come in at the lower level, at the ground level, to help build the sport? Normally people will come in at the cream of the crop, right? That's when sponsors usually comes in. But you know, at the development level, what can be done to get sponsors to come in at the development level?
To really promote tennis, but you need all different arms, you know? And keep the politics of it, let the sports play.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Dwight Thornhill. You have